You schedule dental checkups. You schedule oil changes. But when was the last time you checked in on your career? Now, if your job search has been on autopilot, or worse, if you're stuck in a role that no longer fits, then it is time for a career refresh. So in this video, I'll share 3 actionable tips to give your career a tune-up. Now, before we dive in, I want to thank Express Pros for sponsoring today's video. Express Pros is one of the nation's largest staffing firms that places talent just like you in temp, full-time, contractor, and even remote jobs. More on all that later. So here are 3 steps for you to do whether you're actively job searching or not. I really invite you to not just watch this video, but make sure you go and implement all of these tips. Actual tip number 1 is to update your resume and your LinkedIn profile. Now, did you know that resume databases are known as resume graveyards in the recruiting world? Many headhunters love searching for keywords and locations of people on LinkedIn, as they know that top talent keeps this updated and it is their most recent resume. So if your LinkedIn isn't optimized yet, then be sure to go through and complete as many sections as you can to let the LinkedIn algorithm know that, hey, I've updated my profile, and you can actually position my profile to be searchable to recruiters. And this is a perfect way to get in-mails or messages in your inbox about whether or not you're interested in new opportunities. Pretty cool, right? Especially given that right now, most candidates are finding it so difficult to stand out and get visible. So make sure to update that LinkedIn profile. Now, as for your resume, you want to make sure that you take time to update your most recent employer and your most recent achievements, along with any credentials you have. It doesn't take too long to ensure that you have at least 3 bullets of what you're proud of. Oftentimes, as we progress through our career, we have all these micro wins and we forget to jot them down. So take some time to reflect on what you've accomplished since you've joined your last employer, and whether or not you're job searching, update it so that when a recruiter asks you about an opportunity or you happen to see one, you are ready to pull the trigger and get your resume in. And here's a pro recruiting tip. Any words you're typing into job boards should be the same exact words that are sprinkled on your resume and your LinkedIn. Recruiters are typing in the similar words that you're searching for, and you want to auto-populate in those search results and align yourself to those openings. And let's move into actionable tip number 2, which is to 3x3 your network. Reactivate your network by reaching out to 3 existing connections this week or month. No agenda in place, just a genuine update. Hello, how are you doing? Check in with them. So this can sound like, hey, I just thought of you. I hope you're doing well. You can insert one quick personal update and share, I would love to hear what you've been up to since we've last chatted. Now, by the way, you don't always have to email someone you know in a professional context. If you're connected on socials, DM them. If you have their phone number, text them. And next, you want to reach out to 3 new connections. This is people you've never met before, but you admire their background. You look up to them. You share a commonality with them or a common interest. Introduce yourself. You may get ghosted. Cool. You may get a life-changing conversation. Congratulations. Now, let's do the quick math. If you can do 3x3 each month, that is 6 contacts. 6 times 12 equals 72 new possibilities in a year. Which, by the way, I absolutely love this framework, because if you've ever said networking feels sleazy, I don't want to just hit somebody up because I need something, this helps you avoid all of that. We're not even asking for a job here. We're just simply introducing or reactivating our network. By the way, one of these people should definitely be a recruiter from Express Pros. Now, I'm a big fan of Express Pros as they have offices nationwide and work with job seekers to help them find the right job for their skills and experience for free. What they do is they have clients that pay a separate finder's fee. So it's a separate fee that they get paid. It's not taken out of your salary. So take advantage of this. I highly recommend you take a look at their website, which I've linked down below. They have a ton of job openings right now in accounting, engineering, IT, sales and marketing, HR, legal sector, and more. I always tell my job searching clients that it's awesome to partner with a staffing agency recruiter anytime, but especially in a market when it feels impossible to stand out. They can learn about your background and your goals and see if they have any clients or openings that match. It's a win-win. All right, and that leads me to actionable tip number 3, do market research. Now, even if you're happy where you're at, it never, ever hurts to stay informed with the job market around you. Whether you want to earn more than just an average 3% annual salary raise, or you're just excited about new growth opportunities, you owe it to yourself to explore what else is out there. Now, best case, you land a better opportunity. Worst case, you confirm you actually have it real good where you're at and have a new level of appreciation. Sounds like a win-win to me. Never feel guilty for looking out for yourself, as no one cares more about your career than you. Well, maybe your spouse. If you need help with all 3 of these things, a staffing agency like Express Pros can be a great step to do all 3 tips in one, by the way. So let me know in the comments below what actionable tip you're going to implement this week, and let me know if you have checked out any of their openings. I'd love to know in the comments what you're looking for in this season of your life. I'm wishing you all the best in your job search and your career. Be sure to smash the like and subscribe buttons if you want more life and career advice, and I'll see you later.